Hey, everyone. All right. Thank you for joining me. This is Lorena Gordon with Know the Hope with Lorena Gordon. Of course, me. Okay. So I have a challenge for you today. And I am so eager. I hope that y'all can do the live chat right now because that just blows my mind here. Okay. And if you give me a thumbs up, even more so. Okay. So I'm talking with my friend Katie today. I love me some Katie. I love you, Katie. Mwah, mwah. She's one of my besties. And my bestie is Tina. I hope you log on too, Tina. And my other bestie is Rachel. So let's see if who comes on, etc. Um, but I just wanted to give a shout out to Katie's son. It's his birthday today. Woohoo! Today's the 15th of September, 2021. And let me tell you something. Lots of things to be thankful for. My book here, it just got revamped, vision. It's a revision of it. It's so good. The title of it is actually it's going to look like this: Prayer Garden Journal and Workbook. So that's going to be the new. Everything else is the same, pretty much. Um, so be looking out for that. But there were just certain things that Katie actually challenged me on. So the challenge goes back to you. All right. So the challenge today, but I have to tell you how this came about. All right. Um, how many of you have felt discouragement for whatever reason? I'm not alone. Okay, I'm not alone. So I was sharing that with Katie. The last 3 days have been kind of like boom, blah, blah. And yet I have a thank you journal. I thank God every day. Come the end of the day, I give him thanks for so many things. I Everything and anything that I can think of, it's always going to be yes, thank you for this. Yes, thank you for that. The littlest things, the biggest things, so that I can have a heart of gratitude. And I got to tell you something. I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm gonna be honest with you. I haven't done that in a week. So no wonder I was feeling blah, right? Okay. Now, she says, you know what? I'm going to tell you 10 things that I'm grateful for. And then I want you to do the same thing. You know what? By the time I got to number 4, I was crying because it just seemed to me like, how could I let the stuff that was negative overwhelm the stuff that were positive, the things that were positive? And then I felt bad, quite badly. And I said, you know what? I'm going to continue. And I think I ended up giving her 11 things, right? So overachiever. I'm trying to be so honest with y'all right now. But this is the challenge. So I want you to know that the challenge is that you tell me, write to me at qwnlorena@gmail.com. All right. I want you to tell me the 10 things that you are grateful for, that you're thankful for to God. Okay. And why I say it's a challenge is because this day and age, what things are going on right now in this world, a lot of things are not praiseworthy. In the smallest of things, we take them for granted now. And that's not okay because God is still God and God is still blessing. Do you realize that there are some people who are colorblind? So they don't have the blessing of seeing different. Look at my corner of this room here. Look at how many colors there are. And there are some people that are color blind. That alone, to be able to see the colors that are all around you, that's a blessing. You know what I was thankful for? I don't even know if you could see it. You see that? You see these little flyaway hairs that are just, I don't even know if you could see it. I'm hoping that you can. You see how they stick out like that? That's just what it is now. You know why? Because I have new growth in my hair. because the chemo does that. It gets, it takes your hair away. And I thank God that I never balded, but I got left with only maybe a fourth of what my hair thickness used to be. And that was one thing that Katie and I were talking about. I said, I have always loved my hair. I used to have curly, beautiful hair. And then as I got older, the curls just kind of went with big drop curls, and some waves. And then with the cancer, taking the chemo, everything just went straight and a lot less and fine. And I just thought, oh no, not my hair. But that's part of what life is. But now they're growing back. And then, of course, they said, oh, don't worry, because when you get your hair coming back, it'll come back curly. Does this look curly to you? It is not. It is not curly. It's straight as a board, but my hair is coming back. Grateful. I am grateful for that. So I'm going to challenge you. What is it that you're grateful for? Do you have a phone? Do you have a voice? Do you have sight? Yeah, and those are just the physical things, right? But do you have, what do you have? Do you have vehicles? Do you have a car? Do you have a job? Do you have your parents still living? Do you have one parent still living? Do you have grandparents? Do you have kids? Do you have grandkids? You have opportunity to go to school? You live in this country. Even if you don't live in this country, are you proud of your country? The liberties that you have in the country? Do you have money? Do you have cash on hand? Girls, do you have makeup? Guys, do you have pools? Do you have, we have football, we have, football seasons here. We got, we have baseball, we got sports, we have, come on, the list can go on and on and on. Things that we're grateful for, because there are some people that are imprisoned. They're imprisoned in other countries that don't get to have anything, not even a book to read. And they live amongst the cockroaches and rats. So do you have a room? Do you have a pillow? They don't have one. No. And I know that things are tough. When I was going through that depression and chemo, the effects of chemo and how it did a number on me, even in that, when I was down, 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 y'all have no idea. And God reminded me, I'm still God. I don't like what's happening to you, but I'm still here. Can you trust me? And I said, I do. I do. I'm mad at you, but I do. Even being upset with God. I'm being truthful here. I was upset with God, not understanding that I'm the one that shot myself in the foot of other things that were happening. I didn't call on cancer to come. No, no, no. I'm talking about just other things around me. Not understanding that a lot of it was because of my disobedience. A lot of it was my disobedience. And God still, with his grace and mercy, helped me through all that. I was so grateful, and I still am. I still am. There are so many things to be thankful for. Have a heart of gratitude. We don't want stinking thinking. We want a heart of gratitude for every little thing. If you're going through a challenge, what does the Bible say? Count it all joy when you go through trials of life, because what's going to happen is that your character will build, your perseverance will build, your trust in God will build. All of those things are good things. And then you'll be able to say, that happened to me a week ago, a month ago, 2 years ago, 10 years ago, and God saw me through it. So that's a good thing. That's a good testimony. I'm challenging you right now. Who's up for the challenge? Give me 10 things that you are grateful for. All right. This was a quick one. It's easy. Don't forget to do your vision board. Don't forget that if you do want to bless this ministry and or order your book, your prayer garden journal and workbook, These are the ways to order those things. But if you want to bless the ministry, it's just that one there. Okay. But to order a book, it's that one and this one. Okay. So it's Venmo at Lorena-Gordon, and then payhip.com /Lorena Gordon. All right. And then you'll be able to get your book. Okay. Your journal. All right. I love y'all, and let me know what the 10 things that you were thankful for. I'll be waiting. Okay. God bless you. Bye-bye.